Investors are seeing red in the wake of President Trump's latest trade announcement, the imposition of a 10% baseline tariff on all imports to the United States and higher duties on dozens of other countries. That sent stock prices plummeting from the market's all-time highs achieved just after he was sworn into office in January.
And so we're in an era here where the trade policies and the rules of global exchange and business are apt to change very quickly with responses and counter responses, which we're beginning to see. So the markets are now figuring out that getting a tax cut and deregulation is great, but not if it comes at the loss of major revenue and the unpredictability of the future.
From retailers like Walmart and Amazon to tech stocks like Apple and Nvidia, the hits were felt across all sectors. Not surprisingly, businesses that rely on overseas manufacturing were among the hardest hit.
For the moment, it's investors who are feeling the pain, but economists say ultimately it will be consumers who bear the cost of tariffs on everything from clothing to technology.
Trump says it's a small price to pay to bring manufacturing back to the United States and reduce trade deficits.
In the long term, and hopefully it won't be but more than a few months where it'll settle down and people start to see the wisdom of doing it.
But Americans already struggling with inflation are worried.
The whole reason he was elected was he was going to be bringing prices down. So he's doing the opposite.
I mean, there's going to be multiple businesses just going out of business, the smaller ones especially. I think larger ones can kind of take a hit a little bit, but everything else is going to be tragically decimated in America.
Economists are worried too.
It does seem that one of the motivations here is to put a tariff wall up around the U.S. and to simply discourage trading as a way of, in their view, bringing back jobs to the U.S. and supporting manufacturing.
President Trump believes this is part of the short-term shock and things will recover. But the markets have already suffered their biggest losses since 2020, stoking fears there's worse to come. Kristen, Saloomey, Al Jazeera, New York.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.